At the center of this system stands the financial capital of the United States. Decisions made in these markets influence economies around the entire world.
The US dollar remains the backbone of international financial markets.
Behind the markets stands the influence of the Federal Reserve.
Modern financial markets process enormous volumes of transactions every second. The US Treasury market anchors the stability of global financial capital. American banks remain deeply connected to the Federal Reserve financial network.
From New York, capital moves rapidly between markets across the world.
The structure of global finance continues to evolve with technology and policy.
New financial technologies are rapidly transforming how money moves worldwide.
Digital payment networks now process billions of transactions every day.
Blockchain technology is challenging traditional financial settlement systems.
Cryptocurrency markets have introduced entirely new forms of financial assets.
We are debating how digital finance should be regulated.
We need clear guidelines now.
Central banks are studying digital currencies as the next evolution of money.
The Federal Reserve remains the most powerful institution in global finance.
The US dollar continues to dominate international trade and financial reserves. Large investment firms now manage enormous pools of global capital.
Decisions made in American markets often ripple across the global economy.
Asset managers now control trillions of dollars in global investments.
Pension funds have become major investors across global financial markets.
Hedge funds actively trade across markets, seeking higher financial returns.
Digital payment networks now process billions of transactions every day.
These institutions influence capital flows across economies worldwide.
Rising global debt has become one of the biggest risks to financial stability.
US Treasury bonds remain the safest assets in global financial markets.
Corporations increasingly rely on debt markets to finance growth. Household borrowing also plays a significant role in modern financial systems.
High levels of debt could challenge the stability of the global financial system.
The global financial crisis revealed deep vulnerabilities inside modern markets.
New financial regulations were introduced to strengthen banking stability.
Banks now hold larger capital reserves to withstand economic shocks.
Central banks closely monitor financial risks across global markets.
The modern financial system has become more complex and interconnected.
Financial globalization has connected markets across nearly every major economy.
Capital now moves instantly between financial centers around the world. Financial shocks can quickly spread from one market to another.
Geopolitical tensions increasingly influence financial markets and capital flows.
The structure of global finance may change as economic power shifts.
Technology is rapidly transforming how financial markets operate. Algorithms now execute a large share of trades in global markets. Artificial intelligence is increasingly used to analyze financial data.
Tokenization may reshape how financial assets are issued and traded.
Digital infrastructure could redefine the architecture of global finance.
Cross-border payments remain slow and costly in today's financial system.
New technologies aim to make international payments faster and cheaper.
The rental of citizens. Central banks are studying digital currencies to modernize payment systems.
Stablecoins have emerged as new instruments for digital financial transactions.
The future of finance may depend on faster global financial infrastructure.
Federal Reserve policy decisions influence financial conditions around the world.
The projected hike will severely tighten financial conditions.
Look at the ripple effect on investment sectors here.
We are looking at a definite slowdown in growth.
Central banks must balance inflation control with economic stability.
Monetary policy remains a critical pillar of the global financial system. American monetary policy continues shaping financial markets worldwide.
Global investors constantly move capital between markets, seeking higher returns.
Institutional investors shape long-term capital allocation worldwide.
Managing financial risk has become increasingly complex in modern markets.
Sudden market volatility can rapidly shift global investment behavior.
The future of global finance will depend on how markets adapt.
Financial innovation continues reshaping the structure of modern capital markets.
Digital assets may play an expanding role in tomorrow's financial system.
Tokenized securities could transform how financial assets are issued. The architecture of global finance is gradually evolving.
Wall Street continues shaping investment decisions across global financial markets.
Global investment networks connect financial institutions across continents.
Economic transformations will continue reshaping the financial system.
Financial stability requires cooperation between governments and institutions.
The future financial order may look very different from today's system.
The United States remains the central pillar of global financial markets.
Look at the spike in the South American data stream. That's a significant shift.
But the stability indicators are lagging.
Monitor the volume. There's an opportunity developing.
Financial institutions must adapt to technological and economic transformation.
Managing financial risk will remain essential in an interconnected world.
The future of global finance will shape the future of the world economy.